Our next topic is customer edge switching. Under this topic, we learn about CES security framework. CES is a proposed replacement of network address translator at the network edges. NAT effectively hides the private network from the internet and connects the host located in its network to the internet via a translation of public and private IP addresses. By default, NAT allows outbound connections to the internet and creates a flow state to admit the respective inbound flows in the private network. However, the internet originated inbound connections towards private hosts are typically dropped due to absence of a prior state in NAT for flow admission. As a consequence, inbound connections to private hosts are accepted following the officially recommended NAT transversal methods, which are cumbersome and do not scale well to the battery powered mobile hosts. In contrast, the deployment of CES separates the customer network from the public internet such that CES first acts as NAT for outbound connection to legacy internet hosts and second supports Realm Gateway RGW to handle inbound connections towards private hosts from the legacy internet. RGW offers a better than classical NAT traversal solution that scales well to mobile devices. Third, can act as a cooperative firewall that negotiates the communication policy of its host with the policies of the destination located in another CES network. Both the NAT and RGW functions aim to provide the backwards compatibility and interconnections of CES with the legacy internet, whereas CES to CES connectivity allows secure interconnection between two customer networks. We briefly present the comparison of CES functionality with NATs in figure. In the context of security, CES can be seen as an extension of the traditional stateful firewall functionality into a cooperative firewall. Compared to the classical stateful firewalls, which either accept or drop an inbound packet, CES can issue additional query to the source of the network, for example, for the purpose of eliminating spoofing, authenticating the sender, and establishing the base level policy compliance. The queries can also be issued on other internet entities such as certificate authorities. This establishes the basic trust at the network level and provides ground for attributing the evidence of misbehavior to the source address or to the source network. Thus, if a traditional firewall mostly executes the destination network rules, a CES firewall also provides efficient methods related to the source addresses. A CES node can also use the black, gray, and white lists maintained by its trust domain. The reaction to a particular flow can be controlled by a policy at CES and host levels. The policies can be dynamic and will react to the type and level of malicious activity. The establishment of trust at the network level allows hosts in the respective networks to communicate following a negotiation of policies. A CES node acts as a connection broker for the host or applications that it serves and exchanges their policy offers and requirements with the remote hosts using Customer Edge Transversal Protocol CETP. For two hosts connected to their respective CES node, the negotiation of CETP policies must succeed prior to the replaying of user data between the hosts. The scope of policy negotiation is limited to the CES only and is a must to establish the data connection between two hosts communicating across their respective CES nodes. Subsequently, the user-generated data related to a host-to-host session is tunneled across networks using session tags agreed in the policy negotiation. Under the premise of trust between networks, when a misbehavior or attack is observed in a host session, the misbehaving host could be reported to the remote network and cooperative firewalling will lead to its filtering close to the source network. Naturally, the effectiveness of cooperative firewalling to filter the attacks will increase as more and more networks adopt the CES firewall. If the remote CES node does not cooperate, the CES node of the victim can send evidence to trust processing at GTO, which can blacklist the remote CES everywhere for a time. A possible result of deploying a CES node as gateway to the rest of the network blurs the boundary between closed private networking and open style internet networking. In addition, for the case of closed and secure networking, all the logic resides at network edge. Additional logic may be executed at the end host. While the network code does not need to be burdened with numerous virtual network routing tables, as in the case of BGP supported VPNs. Hope you understand all the concepts clearly. Meet you in the next topic.
If you have any queries, please get in touch with us by typing your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe to our videos. So what are you waiting for? Join us for the course and do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Also, if you like our videos, don't forget to hit the like button and share our videos.